Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Tochi. You guys are welcome. So guys, in today's video we're talking about Germany. So guys, you all know that a lot of countries are beginning to introduce new visas. They're beginning to make moving to their countries a lot more easier and all. So today, Cherry is here to talk about how you can move to Germany, how you can get your permanent residency in Germany, just the way you get your permanent residency for Canada from outside Canada. You can do same now for Germany. It was just announced recently. So I decided to bring Cherry here to come and share this good news with you guys. So please stick with us to the end of this video so you get all the juicy information and then you can begin your application. So Cherry, you just introduce yourself. Of course, you're not new to this channel, but let me just allow you to introduce yourself for those who will be seeing you for the first time, and then we can dive right into the video.
Hi guys, my name is Cherry and I am into study abroad, moving abroad, like every pathway that you can think about in Europe. And I have a YouTube channel called Next Step with Cherry, where I share all this information about any step that will be a little bit easier for you to move abroad with you and your family. So I'm really glad to be here once again, and I hope that you guys will stick to the end of this video so that you will get the information that you are looking for in this video.
Thank you, Cherry, for coming. So let's just get started. Let's talk about what this new announcement is all about, the qualifications, requirements, in fact, the details, so that people can start applying immediately.
Okay. So if you see me looking down, I'm looking at my laptop, so I will be giving you the correct information. So Germany just announced, the Minister of Labor just announced that they're using a card called opportunity card or green card. So what it basically means is like the Canada PR system. So it's a point-based card or resident permit. So what it does, or why they introduced this card, is because right now Germany is experiencing like a really big labor shortage, both in the vocational skills, in the craftsman skills, in the healthcare system, nursing, in the electrical system, as well as like the caregivers, the social work, and so many areas. They are really experiencing about 400,000 labor shortages. And when it comes to like all this healthcare system and other system, it has rise up to 16,000 to 18,000 spaces, open vacancies, nobody to fill that space. And then they said that right now about 1.something million vacancies should be open for immigrants if if they don't introduce any immigration that will help immigrants to immigrate to Germany around 2030. So you see like 1.7 million vacancies that will be open. So the Minister of Labor and the Immigration Board in Germany were there out, like easy way they can help immigrants to move to Germany without job offer. I mean, they have introduced the job seeker visa, but it's not favorable for a lot of people, especially people that don't have the bachelor's degree and people that, it's a 6 months visa. So you don't really know if you get to Germany, if you can be able to get job in that 6 months. So they want a longer visa that can be able to go to Germany and seek for work. So the thing that you would need to be careful about is that you need to have this like source of income can be, sustaining yourself before you get a job. But that does not mean that these visas, like there is no criteria. But they want to make it as much flexible as possible so that it will not be like too much weight compared to Canada PR system. I'm going to list the eligibility criteria. So if you follow this, I will tell you what next to do as we are waiting for them to open this visa so that we can then apply. So there are eligibility criteria for this visa. Of course, compared to Germany, compared to Canada, it might be a little bit lesser. So what I mean is that, the requirement that they need cannot be like that Canada requirement. And even though they have not specified like each requirement, how many points it is, but at least if you have 3 of these 4, then you can be able to apply for this when it comes out. So number 1 is a foreign university degree or vocational training. So what this means is that if you have like a vocational diploma, you are eligible to apply. And if you have a foreign university degree, that means if you studied in Nigeria, Ghana, anywhere that is not Germany, then you are also eligible for it. So they did not really specify if it is BSc or Masters or HND, but for the fact they compared it with or vocational diploma, so that means that BSc might be eligible for this. Then another thing is that you need to have work experience of at least 3 years. So at least 3 years, they did not say it will be more than 3 years or it should be 3 years. So probably your job or the job that you want to apply for might not require you to have up to that 3 years. But if you have up to that 3 years, then that is fine because you've already met what they listed on their website. So that will also count as a point for you. Then another criteria is German language skills at about level B, or you must have studied in Germany. So guys, this is an opportunity for you to start learning German language, because when this visa open, I mean, like, a lot of people are going to benefit from it. They're going to consider putting it out by the end of this year, 2022. So we just have less than 4 months, and you can actually study up to B1 in like 6 months. You can use 6 months to study up to B1 if you're really serious about that. So if you have this, it will also count as a point for you. And you also know that when it comes to Canada, the French language skills, it weighs like a really high point. So I believe that this German language skill will also weigh like a really big point. So you guys can also consider going for these German language classes. Then the fourth one and the last one they listed was that you need to be at least 35 years, below 35 years. So it should be 35 years and below. So guys, if you meet 4 of these criteria, then you are good to go. But if you meet 3 of them, you are also good to go. They say 3 out of these 4. So another thing that you need to know about this is that for them to be putting it out, like when this starts, it's also going to be like slots. So they will look at that area, that particular field or sector that are in need, like are in too much need of workers. Then they will put more slots for that area. So let's say that there is shortage in healthcare nurses. So I believe that when it starts, they will put out slots for this area. So the healthcare area, the nurses area, the IT, electric area, the craftsman area. So if you're into like plumber, carpenter, those vocational areas, they are really in need of people. So I believe that when it starts, they'll put out much slots for this particular area. So these are the things that they said about this particular visa. And then they also say that you need to have source of income. Of course, you need to prove that you can live there that amount while looking for a job. But this, they have not really specified how much you need to prove that weight, but we will be waiting by the end of this year so that they will put out the final list for all the eligibility criteria for this particular visa. So I'm advising you guys to just look out for this visa, continue doing what you're doing, add more certificates to what you're doing. If you're into that healthcare sector, be there, like stay there strongly, and also add your skills with like German language skills. Start now to learn the German language, because there is really a big opportunity for you in Germany as you're trying out other countries. So these are the information that we have about this Germany opportunity card, which is about to open by end of this year, so that you guys will look out for that.
Cherry, thank you so much. Thank you very much. So guys, please look out for this visa. And you know that a lot of companies are opening up, okay? Because COVID affected a lot of countries. There was lockdown. The pandemic affected a lot of companies, a lot of businesses. So right now, most countries are just trying to make up. So they're trying to bring in as many people as possible. So please start now to get all the skills that you need. Because most countries, if you don't even have the skill, you might not really go into it. Yes, most countries are opening up their borders, opening up their gates, but they won't open it to everybody. That's the truth. They will still have requirements and targets and eligibility criteria that you have to meet. So you have to just start now to prepare yourself so that when all these gates open, Australia has opened their gates, Germany has opened, New Zealand, Netherlands, guys, Ireland, a lot. So start now to prepare yourself so that you can stand a chance of going to any of these countries. All right, all the videos are on my channel. You can also check out Cherry's channel as well for all this information. So yes guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye bye.